What is up, my friends? My name is Echo Thrumi, and today I'm here talking about miner farming at Town Hall 10 in the Crystal League. Guys, there is a ton of loot to be found, and as you can see from my demonstrations here today, tons of loot is just waiting for us. If you take a look at the thumbnail from this video, there was even more loot than I was able to find in these ones. I tweeted it out to everybody, and then the replays were gone when it was time for me to record. But 3 raids in a row, I had close to 700,000 gold, 700,000 elixir, and around 400,000 to 500,000 dark elixir, 4,000 to 5,000 dark elixir. That's a ton of loot, guys. And as you can see, I'm going in on one side of the base with my miners, and I try to use as few heal spells as possible. The less heals that you use, the cheaper your raid, and it's nothing too strategic here, guys. You line up all those miners, send them straight into the base, and you basically are going to heal them up around the core, right around that town hall, where a lot of those structures are that have high hit points and that take a while to get through. So as they're being targeted by the Teslas, by the mortars, by the wizard towers, they're all under heal, and they're going to be fine. Now, a lot of people don't realize that miners heal when they're underground, so even if you're attacking bases with live infernos, heal over those infernos. If enough miners get on the inferno to take it out, they'll hop underground and they will then heal back up, be fresh and ready to roll onto the next defense. So heal spells are great. When I am attacking using these in a more competitive scene, maybe in war or maybe not just farming, I will also bring a rage spell to drop in the core so they can get through those town halls, through the Tesla farms, and through the Inferno towers quicker. And while I'm doing all this farming, guys, my queen has been asleep. She has not been part of any of this miner farming. It's just been my king when he's available. A lot of times I'll go in on these attacks without any king at all. Just tons of loot. As you can see in this one right here, 458,000 gold, 685,000 elixir, and 5,000 dark elixir. I've been getting 3 stars like crazy with the strategy, and let me find another one for you. Here's another nice one, guys. A wide base, big base, lots of dark elixir, decent amount of elixir and gold. And I go in from the northeastern side of this base. I try and go in right on top of a hero so that I can knock that hero out right away and don't have to worry about it. Specifically the queen if possible because of her range. Now these miners are going to go straight through the base. I did throw my king in up top a little early and he was pounding on that wall for a while. But I throw my heals a little earlier here only because this base is so widespread. I was concerned that they weren't going to get through the higher level defenses. Although it's a dead base, this is a Town Hall 11 and the defenses are a little bit higher than what I've been seeing with dead Town Hall 9s and dead Town Hall 10s. But as you can see, that heal spell right over the Town Hall right there is going to keep those miners alive under that Tesla fire, really having them do some damage. They're going to crush this Eagle Artillery, which is easy to do since it's a dead Eagle Artillery, but hey, we'll take it, guys. And it's just basically cruising through the base. The king is in there to help. He tanks a little bit because as soon as those miners go underground, the defenses will target my king, and it'll make those miners basically immune to attack. They're basically safe in that way. And the attack is going to come together and funnel right towards the southern portion of this base. A lot of times you might think that the wider bases will be more difficult, but in my experience, guys, it's been just as easy farming the wide bases as the long narrow ones. You would think the long narrow ones, you just heal them along. But with the wider ones, it seems to work out fine. The miners are OP in my opinion. I take that back. They're not OP. They're strong and they're great and I love them. And also keep in mind, I'm using level 2 miners right now. My miners are researching right now. They're researching up to level 3. I'll have them in about a week. So this is not even maxed out miners. Now again, I'm attacking dead bases, so they don't have expos or infernos, or in this case, Eagle Artilleries. But still, there's still a lot of defenses for them to deal with. And another reason why I go against dead bases, guys, is especially with my queen down, I don't have anything to take out an air troop. So if balloons were to come out of the clan castle, or if a baby dragon were to come out, my attack would fall flat because I have nothing that targets the air besides the 10 archers that I bring along just to pick away on the outside of the buildings. But why don't I get into a live attack with you guys and kind of do this hands-on right here with you. I'm going to go find something sweet. And it looks like I stumbled across a decent one here. It's a dead Town Hall 10. we're gaining a little bit of elixir. It costs about 340,000 elixir to train up this army right here, but that's just fine. I get a decent gold grab and 4,000 dark elixir. So why don't I jump into this base right here? I'm going to just drop in all of my miners right over here on this side of the base, so that they can target that queen right off the bat. They're going in there on the queen. I'm going to throw my king over here with a bunch of archers behind that he could tank for them, and they can kind of shoot in on some of those outside defenses, making the pathway for the miners a little bit easier. My king will not last very long, especially while he's pounding on that wall there. And let me heal up these miners right here, because that wizard tower can do some work, and I don't want them losing their lives prematurely in this attack. Now again, we have another wide spread out base right here. I'm going to heal up this group of miners because they look like they were a little low on health as well. So we're looking pretty good at this point, guys. The king has just gone down. The miners are getting themselves into the core of the base, and it's usually at some points in the attacks, guys, it looks as if you're a little low on health or a little low on your number of miners, but usually in the end it all comes together and you have more than you expected. So let's see how that turns out in this one right here. I'm going to heal up right over here because it does seem that I'm under a lot of fire, and I want to get myself all the loot in this base. So that's my goal. I have one more heal spell that I'm going to use sparingly. I need to take out that wizard tower. Always worried about the wizard towers more than those point defenses because of obviously the splash damage. So let's do this. I'm going to heal up right as soon as they get through over here. I don't know the best spot to heal. They're split pretty good right here, guys. So why don't I heal up my largest bunch right here and see where they go next. That'll keep them all alive nicely. See, my miners died in this end of the base. I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to get 100% on this one. We'll see. These miners are going to head in that direction, take out that cannon, and then we have a bunch more that are going to be coming in behind. Hopefully this archer tower is being tanked by these miners, and the other ones can come in and sneak in behind while that archer tower is distracted. We'll see how that all turns out. It's only 1 point defense, guys. This one's a little tighter than the ones that I showed you. It's definitely a little bit, it's a close call right here, but as you can see, there are enough miners to really quickly take out this archer tower. There it goes. And with only 2 buildings left, it's going to be a 100%. It's going to be a lot of loot, and it's going to be a successful attack. 378,000 gold, 383,000 elixir, and 4,000 dark elixir, not including the league bonuses. Now, I try and keep myself in crystal leagues, usually 3 or 2. I get plenty of loot down there, and I don't get attacked as much for loot, so it's a really nice place for me to be. Low stress, and it just works out well. Let me show you the army. Right here is the quick train. I have 10 archers, 46 miners, 5 heal spells, and sometimes I throw the poison in, sometimes I take it out. It costs 349,800 elixir with 125 dark if I use that poison spell. So you're trying to find bases with more than 350,000 elixir, and as you saw from my log, guys, they're easy to find. I was getting 600,000, 500,000 in this last raid that I just went in. I broke pretty much even with my bonus. I gained about 50 to 60,000 elixir, which is just fine. It's all that I need, and it's just a good farming strategy when you're able to burn the elixir. When you're trying to save up the dark elixir, this is great. Laloon, and using those lava hounds and those minions, you're using a lot of dark elixir, but with this strategy, using a lot more elixir, you can save up that dark so you can get those heroes up to level 40-40 at Town Hall 10. Guys, I love the strategy. I love the miners. We're using them in war here in the Bada Bing clan, and I'm using them farming on a regular basis. You guys should try it out too. It's a ton of fun, a great strategy, and it just brings some more joy back into the game. And as you can see, I have 5 days left right here on my miner before they'll be level 3, and then they will be even more potent. Really looking forward to that time. But guys, if you enjoyed your stay here today, please hit that subscribe button and come on back, because I'm making videos for Clash of Clans and Clash Royale every single day, and I'm live streaming most nights of the week. So you guys can come on down, see what Bada Bing's doing in war, watch me farm live, and just have some fun. You know, just kind of relax and have a good time. But guys, thanks so much. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the mass miner attack strategy, and hit me up on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. I'll see all you back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.